guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we have to touch on Matheus Cunha, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Min-jae, Thomas, Huijsen and much more. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, important to keep you posted on all the latest, on all the news, on all the stories. And today I wanted to start with something to mention on Jamie Vardy, who is leaving Leicester City after 13 years. Jamie Vardy will try something different, something new. Imagine he signed from Flatwood for £1 million 13 years ago. He won the Premier League, of course, FA Cup, Community Shield, incredible number of goals for Leicester City, and so new chapter ready for Jamie Vardy. All the best to him. Also, who is maybe taking a new chapter or maybe extending the contract is Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is negotiating a new deal at Arsenal. There is a conversation ongoing now between the club, between the new director Andrea Berta, with Mikel Arteta obviously approving everything, and Thomas Partey over a potential contract extension. Jorginho is leaving the club, so Jorginho will not be part of Arsenal squad for the upcoming season. But the idea, with Flamengo pushing a lot for Jorginho, the idea is to negotiate a new deal with Thomas, because the feeling is very good between Thomas and Arteta. He did very well this season, especially in the Champions League, and so Arsenal want to try negotiating a deal with Thomas. He also has more options, so let's see what the player decides to do. He's potentially a free agent, and we will follow this story. Also, guys, I wanted to clarify something. Yesterday I keep receiving many messages from Liverpool, Real Madrid fans asking about Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mo Salah shared a picture together with Trent, and many people started dreaming maybe of a change of situation around Trent Alexander-Arnold in terms of contract, in terms of negotiations. Guys, what I can tell you on Trent is that the situation is still exactly the same between Trent, Liverpool and Real Madrid. The deal for Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid is at the final stages, just waiting for the formal steps, just waiting to sign all the contracts, just waiting to complete all the documents, and so that's the direction of the story. Real Madrid. At the moment, no changes in the conversation, in the situation with Liverpool. Then we will follow the story till the end, till he signs the contract, and so we wait for the formal steps, but it's important to remind once again that Trent Alexander-Arnold is expected to join Real Madrid despite the social media stuff, the celebrations and all the rest. That's the feeling. Then, if something changes, I will come here and tell you, but that's not the case as of today, from what I'm hearing. Then, guys, let's touch a bit on another story of the week. Matheus Cunha, an important story from a few days ago. I was telling you how Manchester United are working on this deal. What I can add to you today is that Manchester United have planned for new contacts very soon. So this is not going to be, as I told you in the video Monday, this is not going to be a story for end of July, August, a long saga. Man United want to do it as soon as possible, want to anticipate Newcastle and all the other clubs interested in Matheus Cunha. So Man United will have a new round of talks very soon and will try to get this deal done with Matheus Cunha. After a very positive feeling with the player, the conversation was very good. Ruben Amorim wants him, Matheus Cunha is keen on the move, the Champions League is not a deal breaker, so all the things are going in the right way. Man United are also prepared to pay the close value, £62.5 million, to Wolverhampton, but in installments. So they will try to discuss with Wolverhampton something like, okay, instead of paying in 1 year, in 2 years, can we pay in multiple years? This is something quite normal in football in general, not just in England, not just for Man United and Wolves. So it's part of the game when it's about financial fair play, but still paying that money. So Man United on their way to sign Matheus Cunha, because Man United feel that the player wants to make this move. Man United feel that Matheus Cunha is keen on joining them, is excited about this opportunity. There is a great feeling, as I told you on Monday, between Man United and Cunha, and so new round of talks coming soon to get this deal in the final stages, to get this deal done, and to come here with a here we go is something really possible soon. Then, guys, something I want to add on defenders. The first story is on Min-jae, the Korean defender of Bayern, former Napoli player. Not a good season for him, but we also have to be honest, many injuries at Bayern. The player sometimes had to play not in good physical conditions, so sometimes when it's about judging the players, should also be a clear picture of what's the general situation around him. But there is a possibility for Kim to go. There is a concrete possibility for Min-jae to leave Bayern in the summer transfer window if a good proposal comes to the table. And so keep an eye on the situation of Min-jae very soon, because there are several clubs interested in Europe calling and asking about the situation of Kim. The problem in Europe could be the salary. Kim is on a big salary at Bayern after they signed him with a release clause from Napoli. They didn't pay a big value in terms of transfer fee, but the salary was quite huge. And this is why now for many European clubs, or Kim gives a cut to his salary, otherwise could be complicated to make a deal in Europe, with several clubs informed and interested. And then there are Saudi clubs. From what I'm told, there is interest from Saudi, genuine interest. They could be obviously prepared to match his salary and offer even more. So it's also on Kim to decide whether he wants to maybe reduce his salary and continue in Europe or go to Saudi. Then let's see what happens also with Bayern, because the bid has to be good also for Bayern in that case. But the possibility of Kim leaving Bayern is something really concrete. Then, guys, there is the Huijsen story. Now, guys, every day you can find 5 different stories, 5 different versions. Remember what I was telling you. In January, I told you there is a release clause. Several clubs interested. I was mentioning Chelsea, Liverpool, and all the others. Then I told you in February, the clause is £50 million. £50 million. And the clause is that one. Now is confirmed everywhere. So these 2 factors are confirmed. What happens now, guys? One day you will hear about one club, one day another, favorite, this and that. The reality is that Huijsen has not made a decision yet. Huijsen is speaking to all these clubs because there is a release clause, so the club is not involved. It's just on player side. He's speaking to Chelsea, for sure. I told you in January how Chelsea wanted Huijsen. I can tell you that Chelsea already were open to considering a move in the January transfer window, but for Bournemouth was impossible, also because the clause was not valid in January. Now it's valid in the summer. So Chelsea will be there. Liverpool will be there because Liverpool interest is really genuine. Liverpool want Huijsen, and so Liverpool are there for sure. But this is not new. This is something from January, February. So Chelsea, Liverpool for sure. Don't forget about Arsenal, because Arsenal are also pushing. Arsenal are also there. Mikel Arteta wants one more top defender to add to the package. And so for sure, Arsenal are also there. So Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal, these 3 clubs for sure. Looks difficult for Newcastle and Tottenham, who are also interested to enter this race in a concrete way, with these giants now pushing a lot. But in terms of calling, these 2 clubs have always been there. Don't forget also about Bayern, because Bayern could look for a defender in the summer transfer window. It's a possibility. And Huijsen is a player they love. Then at Bayern they feel that Premier League clubs can spend way more money. And so that's why Bayern at the moment are not that confident that they can make it happen, but they want the player. They made contact with those close to the player, and so Bayern want Huijsen, but they feel that Premier League clubs can pay more money. So that's why it could be complicated for them, but Bayern interest is 100% confirmed, and Bayern should be mentioned when there is a conversation about Huijsen. What about Real Madrid? Real Madrid would be one of the favorite options for the player. Spanish, the opportunity to go to Madrid, but Real Madrid at the moment have still not made any decision on whether they want to sign a defender or not, how much they want to invest. It's still a slow process. We know there is all the topic of the manager at Real Madrid. So this is why Huijsen at this moment can feel that Premier League clubs are really aggressive, really attacking the situation, while Real Madrid is not doing the same. And that's why the situation is really leaning towards a move to the Premier League with Bayern. Keep calling, but Premier League, the most likely destination. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories. Where do you see the future of Huijsen, Trent, Alexander-Arnold, but also Min-jae and all the rest? Guys, I wait for your opinion here in the comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.